What's up, people? Just wanted to say hi. Yeah, hello. What's going on? And keeping up with the new tradition that I've been doing lately. Nothing matters what I've said in the past except what I'm going to say now and into the future. But what I want to touch upon is a lot of people have sent me emails thanking me, and this is the ones that I really, really appreciate. Jefferson or Krulster or whatever you address me as. Thanks for not getting back into the Hartford Financial, and thanks for giving up on the U.S. Steel. See, that is the essence of what I'm trying to bring. I'm not going to sit here and toot my own horn about the Google trade and the Broadcom trade and the whatever the case is, the ones that I made money on. The purest and the best way to make money on what I'm providing. And yeah, I did fuck up on the LLNW and the CBOE actually making me look smart, but the LLNW was one that I was hanging on. Now, let's talk about what transpired on the Hartford Financial. And I'm going to talk about how awful I was on that stock. Believing in it all the way up into the 30s, and then suddenly the thing breaks down and I'm getting disgusted, buying options more than I should have been buying. But there was that point, and if you're in the chat room and you know that through the videos, as much as I can try to, how disgusted I was in the Hartford Financial, saying if it breaks 20, this thing's going right to 15. I think that day when it broke into the 18s and change, when I was pretty much saying I'm never going to give this stock a chance ever again, that was your moment of truth. That was your moment. Those are the purest hit the bid trades there are. When I finally do give up on a stock that has destroyed me over the last 2 or 3 years, every time missing the Hartford Financial just by days, minutes, seconds, releasing my finger from the button, that's when the stock makes its biggest move. Those, my friends, those are the moments that I want you to grab onto. And the whole reason that the market won't ever stop going up is because you know, as you must know at this point, I'm still short the Qs. Every indication giving the market, and I'm not saying Dow 20,000 is off the table because, my friends, if you haven't noticed, it's there. It's right there. Can't you see Dow 20,000? And we're not talking about something far-fetched now. We're talking about 2 years. We're talking about 2 years from now. I said December, what is it? Options expiration in December of 2012. We will be at Dow 20,000, and I'm sticking to it. Now, here's the crazy thing. The Hartford Financial was mind-boggling. Of course, you had to know that they were going to have some good, outstanding report. Whatever it was, the Matrix, the Skynet decided that it was time to interpret whatever they said on their earnings report to get a 10% move out of the Hartford Financial, and of course me missing out of it. But there is also the U.S. Steel. When I said I'm liking it here under 40, and then I missed it. And I said, okay, I don't know when their earnings reports were coming out, and I think I missed their earnings report, but under 40, I said, I might give this stock a shot, but I'm disgusted with it, and I'm not going to do it. Bing, 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 bing. That is your indication right there. I know we joke about it, but that is why I built the website. That is how Suck My NASDAQ was born. That is the root and the essence. It's what it's all about, my friends. I'm not trying to fuck around here. I'm not trying to play games with you. That's why I tell you, you have to come to the chat room to appreciate what's going on a daily basis. Now, here's the crazy thing. Let's talk about DRYS, the stock that we used to joke about this company. We used to say that we're banning it from hit the bid vernacular. We used to say that this was a company that you had to give up on. But there it was, hanging on, not breaking 4. The U.S. Steel rallied, and what do I say? Whenever U.S. Steel rallies, can dry ships be far behind? I don't know why. These two seem to rally in cahoots. But at the same time, the words that I said, wow, look at this. At 450, they invented new options. They invented more stuff that we can gamble on the dry ships. $4.50 calls for November that were trading at 7 cents. I said if we're ever going to give this thing one last chance, was the November 4.5 calls at 7 cents. And look where we are right now. Even dry ships is participating in the rally. This also could be an indication that the rally is finally running out of steam. When the shittiest stock that we know in the hit the bid family, dry ships, DRYS, is starting to rally. Now, if you're in it, if you're in those 4.5 calls, their earnings report is, I think, in a couple of days. You might want to take half off the table if you did get involved into that thing. But let's talk about something more important. Let's talk about the future of the world and where we're going on from now. And I'll leave you with that because I got to get back to getting out of my laundry. And if you don't know, I was on vacation. I don't even know what happened. I know every stock that I left is higher. Every stock that we're talking about, everything's higher. I don't know if there was volatility built in there. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I said the elections wouldn't matter. I said whatever the Fed decided wouldn't matter. Nothing matters except the Matrix, Skynet, and that we just wasted 10 years of our lives in the stock market, and now we're going to make up for it in the next 3 years. Yeah. And I hope the market goes down so I can get out of my shorts, and I will never, I promise you, I will never go short again. Ever. If I ever get trapped in anything, I will just take the loss that first day. I don't care. I will never, ever have this experience ever again of a market running 3 months straight up in my face ever again. Where rational thought just goes out the window. That's it. So I'm back from Aruba, and this week, if I don't find a place to work, I'm not working anymore. If they can't figure out how to incorporate, hit the bid, involved in a real firm, if they can't figure out how to make everything the way I want it to work, I'm just going to be sitting here in my dark office because I made more money not watching the market than I have in a year and a half in the last 30 days. And that is me talking. So think about all the stuff that I didn't hang on to, like the Broadcom and the Google. Talking about retirement money. We're talking about the Baidu. I know, we can't talk about what happened in the past. We have to only talk about what's in the future. That's my new way. We're living in the now, so to speak. There's a guy that made a whole career about living in the now and embracing what's going on in front of you. So what I say, embrace the horror, and if you were a true hit the bid believer, you knew the Hartford and the U.S. Steel were going to be your winners sooner or later. And that time happened. And there's nothing I can say about it, but I missed it. So, okay. Enjoy your day. I'm going to enjoy mine. If anybody's in the Philadelphia area, I'm going to Roger Waters tomorrow night. If you want to hang out before the show, if you're going, send me an email. And, yeah, betting against the Jets is starting to work again. Awesome times. All right. Everybody who's joined the website, welcome aboard. And soon, my friends, because I haven't been in a rush to really get it going. I want to make sure I get the best place to work because this has to be the last stop on the Hit the Bid road because I'm not picking up all my shit, transferring everything again, closing up shop, and doing it again. So I got to find a place that's good, and we're narrowed it down to 2 places, and hopefully I get a decision made this week. I mean, it's on me as much as it is on them. I guess I get into the city and pressuring these guys to work it out. And that's that. And I really appreciate everybody that's involved in the website and all that great stuff. So I'm back. Today is November something. I'm 1 year older also. So 1 year older, 1 year wiser. And if we remain friends, next year I'm going to be 40. So it's going to be a big bash somewhere. Maybe Vegas. We'll have a Vegas trade show birthday bash for Hit the Bid and the Krulster and all that. Blah, 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 blah. All right. See ya.
I would much prefer Krull.